Hi guys, welcome to this edition of R. Brooks' store. Some people had some questions about our menu, so I'm going to go over it with you all. I have Reubens, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, bologna, you can do it fried or cold, turkey, BLTs, hams, you can do hot ham and cheese or cold, grilled cheese, ribeye. I have two types of chicken that I serve, crispy and grilled, and they both come on buns. Barbecue pork, it's a Clifty Farm barbecue pork. Then I do hot dogs with chili, dress it however you want to. Black bean burgers for those of you who do not like meat. And the Philly cheese steak. And then of course I have sides here, add-ons. Breakfast is on Saturday mornings only. Remember, I don't like mornings, so we only do breakfast once a week. And then of course we have some smoothies and some shakes. So everything on my menu is kind of just developed. It wasn't something that I started off with a set menu. It's just kind of developed, like the Reubens were because of Lois. The hamburgers are hand patted out. They're ground chuck. It took me a little bit of experimenting, but got the local guys to kind of help me with that. And then, of course, the fried bologna. I cut it thick. If you want it thin, we'll do it thin too. But each thing has a different thing, a meaning behind it. We kind of developed the menu over the years. So, hi, Sadie. How are you today?
Good.
You good? Is this your hamburger, cheeseburger? Is this yours? Do you want me to get a knife? No? Okay, I will. There you go. How are you?
Good.
I like your lipstick.
Thank you.
A girl feels good when she's got lipstick and mascara on, don't it? Yeah, you look beautiful. Where are you from?
Jamestown.
Jamestown. You're not that far then. Mount Healing. Well, that's good. Well, I love your red hair.
Thank
Got
you.
just a little touch of red, right? All right. Well, I'm going to go get you a knife for your cheeseburger. Okay? All right. Okay. There's your knife. All right. You going to be able to eat all that? Yeah? Oh, she's so pretty. Well, you have pretty red hair too, Mama.
Thank you.
So Sadie, when she was here last week at the meet and greet, she was telling me that she watches our videos, and I thought that was really awesome that she was just 5 years old and she watches our videos.
That's neat. Well, we appreciate that, Sadie. Do you like what we do here? You do? Okay. Well, we try to keep everybody kind of entertained. Is your French fries good?
Yeah.
And they've got cheese on them. They look good. I'm getting hungry too. So, do you go to school somewhere? Where do you go to school at?
Allert.
Allert. I know some teachers from Allert. I know a few people from Allert. Do you like it there? Nice. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to eating. Maybe you can sign my book before you leave. Can you do that for me if I bring it over here? All right. Well, I'm going to go get it and bring it over here. And if I leave Katie too long, she gets lost in the mix. And then I'm afraid she might walk out on me. So I got to go back to cooking. Okay? All right. You enjoy. And I want you to sign it here when you get done eating, okay? Will that work? Sign it however you have as much room as you want, okay? All right, and now that you know where I'm at, you can come out here more often, right? Because you're not that far. Yep. Pretty lipstick, pretty lipstick. All right.
Hey, ain't she?
Every time I've been in here, it's like, oh, we've seen you on the video. We've seen you on the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're, well, let's see here. Let's just look. We wasn't expecting all this today.
No.
Done got a line out the door, don't we?
Tuesdays. I think Tuesdays is a big day.
Oh, on a Tuesday. So I think I filmed you right here, probably in this same spot over a year ago, maybe. You was talking about farming.
Yep.
And so you still farming?
Yep. Still farming.
You got any plans of giving it up?
No. Yeah. When I push it up daisies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You gonna be farming for a while?
Yeah, for a while.
Well, well, your dad, he's kind of a fixture here. He's here about every time I film, and he's on the videos most of the time. So we catch him working or eating or doing something. Last video he was holding the baby. So you've been coming here, I guess, ever since you was a little kid.
Yep.
I mean, it shut down for a few years.
Yep.
But what's the farthest memory you got back of coming here?
I don't know how old I was. I remember there wasn't an indoor bathroom, and you had to go outside to the outhouse, and I was probably 8, 7.
Well,
I had to go really bad, and I went out there, and there was beggar's lice all over my pants when I got done.
beggar's lice.
Yep.
What's that?
You know, it sticks to your pants.
Them little things that were growing the
Yep,
weeds.
yep.
So you had to walk through weeds to get to the
Yep,
outhouse.
Yep.
The outhouse is still out there.
Yeah, we need to go out there and look at it. I haven't never filmed the outhouse. That's one of the things I really haven't shown before.
It's a lot better shape now than it was.
Yeah, I've seen it out there and we've never talked about it. She said it was there until she reopened the store
Yeah.
back in 2014. So that's one of your memories of going to the outhouse, huh?
Yeah, it's probably 2000, somewhere at that time, 2000, 2001.
Yeah, so you'd have been how old about then?
I'd have been 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
Yep.
So that was the first time you ever used the outhouse?
Yeah, first and last, I think.
First and last. How
Yeah.
about it? You done eating?
Yeah.
Well, let's go out there and look at that outhouse.
Let's
a
go
minute
look
then. All right, where y'all from today?
Knoxville or Straw Plains.
Strawberry Plains? Yeah, I know that. Who you got with you today?
This is my wife, Jane. This is some good friends of ours, Doug and Denise Spells.
And what is your name?
Alan Clifton.
Alan. So you've been watching some of the videos about R.M. Brooks's?
Been watching a bunch of them, yes.
Yeah, so you got to come up today for the first time, huh?
It is, first time.
What'd you think about the store?
It's pretty neat. It brings back a lot of old memories with stuff I remember seeing in my grandparents' house and all that. And
Thank you.
Well, thank you guys.
We
We'll see.
enjoyed it.
All right,
yes,
see
sir.
you.
Enjoyed it. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, we're outside here at the R.M. Brooks store on the side of it, the old side. You can see the roof up here. And then Tiffany built a new part on. But I have Drew and Andrew Starr of Starr Farms here. And you see Andrew here quite a bit, and you've seen Drew in a few of the videos. They farm here on the Brooks farm. You run cattle here, is that right?
That's right.
And that's the reason we see y'all here, because you're working. It's not just because you come and hanging out all the time. You got to get a bologna sandwich during work, and then when you come by, a lot of times Tiffany puts you to doing something,
Oh, yeah.
wood or putting up flags or putting up numbers or different things. But I was talking to Drew here inside about him remembering back when he was a kid and what going to the outhouse. Tell us about that a little bit. What happened?
Well, I was probably 7 or 8 years old, and I needed to go to the bathroom, and there wasn't an indoor working bathroom at the time. This was when Tiffany's dad was running the store, and I remember I think my grandpa and my dad were both with us, and it's probably in the summertime, and we were working in hay, and I had to go to the outhouse, and got out there and done my business, and come back in. I had beggar's lice all over my pants. So
explain that to what that is. That's those little bitty triangle green things.
Yep.
Yeah, they can stick to your pants. Because it went right through here. At that time, this building wasn't here, so it's probably growed up a little bit and just a path back through there.
It had some briars and stuff in front of it, and
well, the outhouse is still here. Let's go look at
all
it.
Right.
We haven't ever showed that in any of the videos, so this will be the
All
first
right.
time.
there it is.
Andrew, it needs a new hinge here, son. That's your new project.
New project.
Got to keep the outhouse going.
Well, she's took out a bunch of the stuff. You used to have volleyball and basketball for the shooting basketball, and I don't know what horseshoes was in there. There's some badminton still in there. I guess that's what that is.
So they had to, when they shut the store down in I think 2010, and when they opened back up, they put an indoor bathroom, so you don't have to use this if you come visit, unless you pay extra. You don't have to use this.
I guess
Well, who'd want to now? I mean,
it's a lot better shape than it was.
yeah, it's
It's got a problem right here, Andrew. Look at this.
that hinge.
That hinge has come loose right there.
Yep.
We'll need a new hinge on there, so there might be some people that's never used the outhouse that will come down
Well,
and check this out.
They can, more than welcome to. If you've ever had to sit down in there and it's about 0 degrees, you would appreciate the indoor.
Yeah, it's not insulated too well, is it?
No.
It's just sort of a
Just a
blind.
shed, kind of.
So this probably was growed up too, this whole area, I guess. Was
Yep,
just kind of.
it was.
Did they use this for hay or anything back
Nothing.
here?
No.
Briars.
Briars.
Growed up.
Well, Berta, we'd carry in coal. She burned coal in the wood stove, and right in here's where the pile was, because you can still see some of it. Pieces of coal.
How about that?
That's what they burnt in the stove. And that's what burned it up. That burned so hot that it cracked it. And Gary and Tiffany had it redone and fixed.
So that's back, we're talking 20, 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Did you carry in coal for them back in too?
Oh, yeah.
So you've been carrying in
Oh,
coal
yeah.
and firewood here for 30, 40 years. Huh?
Oh, yeah, as long as I can remember.
And now your son's here and you got a grandkids.
And he remembers the outhouse more than me.
Yeah. It just stuck out to me. I don't really know why. It just did.
Wow.
Wow.
So, I've got Sadie here and her mom April. I met them last week at the meet and greet, and April was here with her daughter Sadie. They'd been watching some of our YouTube videos, and they come out to the meet and greet, and when I found out that Sadie was 5 years old and watching my videos, I thought that was really neat and wanted them to come back. So, tell us a little bit about how you found us, April, on YouTube.
Well, I had found your channel on YouTube and subscribed, and then you guys had posted a video about RM Brooks, and I was like, say that's just right down the road. So we came down here. Y'all had a meet and greet, and we came down here and wanted to see y'all. She was all excited about it. She couldn't wait to come see us. And then you had posted and said that you were coming back this weekend, and she's like, yep, we're going.
All righty, ladies. Thank you for your time, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thank you.
Sure did.
All right.
Hey guys, this is the back side of the RM Brooks store, and this is the Register family, and there's a couple of them not here with us right now. They're over at the trailer there and doing a few things, but this is Jackson. You might remember Jackson from some of our videos, and he's out here today looking at my GoPro and helping me. I'm trying to train him a little bit. So I need a production assistant. You up for helping me a little bit? Mm-hmm. He's 8 years old and he's smart as a whip, and a lot of people has made some comments about his mullet.
Yeah.
And you want to introduce your family for us?
So this is Audrey.
Audrey, hey, tell us what your name is.
Audrey.
You wanted to be on YouTube, didn't you? Did you want to be on here? And then this is Krista, their mother. They Jackson comes over and helps them out a little bit at the store occasionally, and so we've got him in some of the videos, and we just want to come out today and talk a little bit about his haircut. You'll stand up for us, Jackson. Let them see this haircut here. This is called a mullet, and I was asking him about it. It's got him a little bit of attention, and you can sit back down a minute now. And so tell us, he said this was your ideal, Krista.
Well, you know, it's his hair, and he liked it and wanted to do it, and you know, I think it looks pretty handsome.
Yeah.
He's been growing it out for a long time now. I did have to have him get it trimmed, but he's growing it out, and it's looking good.
Yeah.
So how y'all like living here at the RM Brooks campground?
They're so nice to us. It's really cool. It's really cool. Everyone here is nice. Man has a nice dog.
Yeah.
It's like a big family out here. Miss Tiffany's really treated us well. We found the place on Google from Florida, and we moved up here, and it's been the best thing. We're meeting new people all the time, and I really think this is right where we're meant to be.
Everyone's here nice.
So how long do you think it'll be before you get your house done? You're gonna be here for a while, I guess, huh?
Once we get some power and water to the property, we're hoping to move out there while we build.
Okay.
Yeah, then we'll be closer to a little closer to school.
To school,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
But we'll always be back to visit because
Back to visit.
this is a great place to be.
Yes.
So, well, we just wanted to talk to you in a few minutes to see what you thought about living out here in the store and everything. So we're gonna Jackson. Bye, you too. Then Jackson's gonna go inside and maybe find something else to film. Thanks for.
All right. Well, thank you very, very much. All right.
Bye.
You say bye?
Bye. Bye, you too. Yeah.
Where's your farm at from here? Where y'all live at?
4.5 miles on Brewster Town, straight across Highway 52 now. Used to, that was Brewster Town right here in front of the campground.
So you just live 4.5 miles away. How about you, Drew?
I live in Grimsley, right on 127.
How many miles is that?
It's probably 20, 22 miles.
Okay, so that explains why we don't see you here as much as we do your dad. So how long you been raising cattle?
All my life.
All your life?
My dad started Stardust Farm in 1959, I believe, is when it was established. He always had some black cows, but he actually ran a dairy. He had him and another guy ran a dairy, and they milked about 125 cows. I'm guessing I was 10 years old at that time. Anyway, I didn't get to milk cows, but I sure got to bottle feed a bunch of cows.
So you was bottle feeding some cows here not too long ago. Some cows, wasn't you?
Yeah, I got a couple. I still am.
Still am. That's a lot of work for them, ain't it?
Yeah.
So you got any cattle out where you live, or are they all over there?
They're all here.
All here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wanted to come out and get a little bit more history of you all and how long you've been here, and let people know that people's been coming to this place for a long time, ain't they?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks.
All right.
He made it famous.
What's that?
I was at the store. He said he couldn't get nothing to eat because it's me, and I said, no, it ain't me. It's because of John here.
The locals don't like me so good, cause
I was at the Cork Range the other day, and I was talking to Cody Atkinson about coming down here and hunting and eating. He said, yeah, Dad's been watching YouTube about Brooks' store, he said.
Yeah.
And she'll take great care of you. You're welcome. Alrighty, bye.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
He wants to film me paying. See if my name ain't on that sheet over there.
This?
I don't. Yeah, mark me off right there. That's my last one.
So you're done?
I'm done.
Why? Because who's paying?
No, Drew's paying for his, but you're marking my lights off.
I am?
Yeah, ask her.
Am I marking his off? Are you
Ask
paying
her.
it? Oh.
He
Is
said-
Andrew done? He's paid? You're done. You have to work. You want any more free food?
See, that's it. She marked me off. That's my last one.
You want me to tell
No,
everybody?
tell her what it was.
Let me just tell everybody all over the world about Andrew. So I have a special here, and I have a certain bowl that I use, and then I put grilled cheese in a canned drink, and it's for a special price. That's how everybody else. But Andrew, he doesn't want grilled cheese, so we have to be special to him, and then he wants to gripe about it, and so that's where we're at. That's why we're arguing. No, it's a big bowl. If you eat a grilled cheese with it and a canned drink, your belly should get full. But Andrew has to be different, so.
So she gave me a bowl of chili that day, and it's about that big around. So I went.
Oh my gosh!
And she said she didn't have no more. So the next day I come in and we put Katie in charge, and I said she had what did you have? Vegetable soup. And I said, well, I'll take some if I can get the big bowl.
So then he had to work. So then I put him to work to earn the big bowl of soup. But anyway, so there's some people. He says he's not spoiled. He is, and Katie spoils him.
You just go back and show them numbers and tell them how spoiled I am.
This is Mimi. How can I help you? Okay. When are you thinking of coming in? And what type of trailer are you bringing? Hey, Denver, your stuff's coming. 27-footer. Let me check with Tiffany for cheap.
Like making milkshakes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a whole list of them right there.
Oh my gosh, you got to make all those milkshakes?
I got a turkey sandwich.
That's it?
And a water.
Turkey sandwich in the water?
Ma'am.
With cheese or without?
Well, yeah.
$5.50. See how I am?
Used to, back in the day, you didn't get charged for cheese. They just started that late.
Well, we could put all
We're
the
supposed to be
prices up.
grandfathered in on the old prices, like $1.40.
We could put the prices up like everybody else in the world. We could do that for you, just for you. All right, I'm gonna go clear tables. Okay, sounds good. I'll see you when you get here. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Tell me how. I gotta cook. I gotta cook. People are not gonna be happy. Their food's not. What do you want me to tell them?
How we do with yard mowing?
Oh, yard mowing, I give him cash and give him lunches. And if he weed eats, I give him a little bit more lunches, but nothing over a certain amount of money. So
We won't have to go into the details of the price, but part of it's cash and part of it's lunch.
he eats all summer long for free.
And part of it's a whooping. That's the other part of the payment.
A lecture. He deserves a lecture. He doesn't have to pay for any of his food all summer long.
I trade my work out for lunches.
Yeah. He's pretty good though. I kind of like my yard to look nice. That's kind of my personality. So I do say, hey, we need to mow. There's campers coming in, and he's good about it. I won't say that, but anyway, the whole soup bowl thing. That's all I got to say about it.
The taste of our lives. Actually,
Hey, Yeah, it does. The world turns. What it? The other day he was in my business too much, and I had to. I hope you're watching. BT has my number, and so the other night I was really tired, a little cranky. I was just done cooking, and all of a sudden I get this beautiful text from BT. Are y'all men? Are you listening? And so BT texts me and he says, Tiffany, I was kind of thinking that your famous bologna and your famous cheeseburgers, I'm a little tired of them. So I was thinking that this coming Saturday when I come in, that maybe you could do something easy. That's the key word, easy. Ladies, there's nothing easy about cooking. So easy, BT, he says, that maybe you could like do some like vegetable soup, and I was thinking maybe some cornbread and some chili. And so I'm reading this and I'm like remembering that I have Jesus living inside of me. And so I respond, sure, BT, it's easy if you have everything together. So in my mind, I'm thinking, so I made everything for BT. I made some beef stew, I made some vegetable soup, some chili. So anyway, the moral of the story is, men, don't tell women that it's easy to cook unless you're willing to come to their house and chop up all the vegetables for the vegetable soup, BT. So anyway, that's my lecture. I lecture. And this one guy said, so would a vacuum not be good for my wife for Valentine's Day? I said, oh my gosh, no vacuum. Like, why would you buy like diamonds, flowers, perfume? That's my language. Maybe every now and then I'd like some kind of like kitchen, but not usually. I want something kind of pretty and selfish, you know. So anyway, okay, all these people are from rugby, and this would be great for you to hear why they love rugby, and they're all wonderful, and I better get back to cooking or Katie will walk out the door.
We have the cheeseburger and the fried bologna. It's really hard for us to say no to that. So perfect as always.
So Marcy's a big UT fan, so
No,
she can. Yeah, she loves Tennessee. Go
ball game in just a few hours. Let's see, 4.5 hours.
So tell us where y'all from originally. You didn't originate from Rugby, I'm sure. You moved here. Anybody original from here?
George has the closest connection, right?
My grandmother grew up
George
here.
now.
Your grandmother lived here?
Yeah, 1881.
Really?
The year after it got started. Her father helped do the surveying for laying out the town of Rugby. So they had a house here, and we'd come up in the summers and visit that.
Oh, really? Your grandmother's house when you was a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What year did your grandmother live up to?
Let's see, she died in 1968, I think, in Chattanooga, where they later lived.
They later lived. But you remember coming here as a kid?
Yeah, swimming in the river and having a great time. And you still come to the same swimming hole, so, you know.
So you bought property back here? Is it still your family's property, original property?
Original property, not the original house, because that burned, but the original property.
Oh, so you're on family property all the way back to 1881 from the original
Yep.
settlement here. How about that? That's great, ain't it?
Yeah.
Now, what's your name again?
George.
George. Last name?
Zepp.
Zepp.
Z-E-P-P.
And was that your grandmother's last name?
No. She was originally a Walton, and then she married a Keene, K-E-E-N, from Scott County, the next county over.
So what was it like coming to Rugby as a kid? What did you think?
It was great, you know.
You like the river and swim and all that?
Hang out in the hammock and read comic books.
Yeah, so you
watch my father and my uncle do yard work.
So did you build another house back here, or was a house?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, so great.
2007.
So you made friends with all these people here since you've been here?
Oh, yeah.
These are some of your neighbors, huh?
They are, all of them. Yeah.
Well, how about that?
One way or another.
Who else migrated here from somewhere? Anybody? Where'd you come from?
I grew up in southern Rhodesia in Africa, but my great-grandfather was one of the early settlers here.
Oh, really? Yeah. So that brought you back here from family connections?
Yeah, presumably.
Presumably, yeah. So we had some more people. You said to come further?
No, New York. And Wisconsin.
New York.
New York.
Yeah.
He's from New York City.
So you moved here from New York City, or you just come part-time here?
Part-time, but we're in Knoxville as well.
Knoxville?
Yeah.
So what brought you to Rugby area?
Well, we had friends that bought a place up here, and we came and visited and just fell in love. It's just such an amazing community, just right in the middle of all nature. And of course, the chocolate peanut butter milkshakes here at our
And we'll say Russell and his wife Jody are very talented musicians.
Oh, really? What do y'all play?
Guitar, bass, drums. Jody's an amazing singer.
What genre?
Rock, folk, blues. Yeah.
Really? Do y'all do it professionally, or?
Yeah, not as used to be full-time professional, but just part-time now. So with Julia here and working and everything.
And who's this you got with you right here?
She's our tambourine player.
Tambourine player?
Julia.
And Julia's having an amazing childhood experience to grow up in rugby. We just love it. It's like the village literally is just her family. So we are.
Now, is this your daughter?
Yes, this is Julia.
How old are you, Julia? 7. Well, thank you all for talking to me, and I'll probably film when they bring your food back out. Where are you from? You didn't tell us.
I'm in Nashville, but I also have a home here in Beacon Hill, and love rugby. It's just hiking, nature, incredibly friendly people, great places to eat. It's got everything. Everything anyone wants.
Would you come from where originally now?
Originally I'm from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, okay.
Then moved to Nashville.
Okay, I sort of say you didn't have a Nashville accent there.
No, I've been in Nashville since 2004.
2004.
And then started coming up here about 5 years ago, maybe.
So kind of a getaway vacation area you come to. Yeah, a lot of people
Come
does
here a
that.
lot on the weekends, just to kind of get out of the city and relax.
I think I might have seen you here before, probably.
I think so.
Yeah. Good seeing you again today.
Good to see you too.
You're in a lot of trouble. I've been talking about you. It's not very been good. So anyway, take the word easy out of your vocabulary. Y'all come on in and let me set the stool. Well, we'll talk about it in a few minutes, BT.
Are you fixing me soup?
I've got you some stuff, yes.
Yeah, and extra water for him.
I don't know what that's going to taste like, but it's probably going to be good.
I was not good, but my head's too fat.
I've got a pepper that I bought at the store that did get unloaded. I'm bringing it to Tiffany.
So it's Tiffany's pepper.
Tiffany's pepper.
You busy today?
No.
No?
I'm busy doing income tax, learning how to use a slow cooker ninja fryer.
My name's Jeff Stewart. This is my brother Wesley Stewart and his girlfriend Shannon Holt. We're from Adams, Tennessee. Seen about the store on the videos, and I heard about the bologna sandwich, and I had to come up and get that fried bologna. It was good.
Did you like it?
It was good.
I saw you in there getting some souvenirs. You got a hat. Who'd you get your hat for?
Got the hat for our dad. He's 87 years old. He's still back home in Adams, Tennessee.
And he's the one that you get the Sausage Mafia from, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
See your shirts here. You got Sausage Mafia.
And on the back we got from Adams.
From Adams, Tennessee.
My son-in-law had these shirts made up for us, and this is going back for my son-in-law.
Oh, okay. Dill pickle hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
You got some souvenirs here today at the
Right.
brick store. So what y'all think about the brick store?
We loved it.
It's cool. Liked all the old stuff hanging on the walls.
It's all original, ain't it?
Right.
Love the antiques in it.
Yeah, something to do.
We still want to check out the tree house too, though.
Yeah, there's people. I've stayed in the treehouse before.
Oh, yeah?
A couple of nights, yeah.
Pretty nice.
There's people staying there again tonight, so they can come and rent
Okay.
that and stay.
Thought I'd come and check out that. What is the old? There's an old RV or old camper.
Oh,
that is
yeah,
here?
there's a retro camper that you can rent also.
I was going to go back there and look at that, check it out.
Yeah, that's Tiffany's. She rents that out and rents camping spots and things like that.
Cool.
So, well, guys, I appreciate you coming out and talking to me for a few minutes, and maybe see you again this summer somewhere.
Maybe.
Hopefully so.
Maybe a motorcycle ride up.
Maybe a motorcycle.
All right, guys, tell us your names and where you're from.
I'm David,
Vicky,
and the last name's Beachley. We're from Oliver Springs, Tennessee.
right downtown, beautiful downtown, Oliver Springs.
So you're what, about an hour from here?
It's just right out.
Yeah. So y'all come up just get a bologna sandwich a day?
Yes, we did.
I saw you eating in a milkshake.
And a cream soda.
I love those. Those are
IBC.
Yeah.
They're really good. You don't see them around too much anymore.
No, you don't.
But this is the kind of place you'd see things like this.
Did y'all remember going to old stores like this when you was growing up as a kid, or?
Yeah. Yep. I grew up in Florida, but they had them down there.
Had them down there.
And in Arkansas, they sure had them. So.
Yeah. Well.
So interesting. They're really a showcase of the neighborhood that they're in.
Yeah. I said, did you buy some souvenirs? You got you some shirts and a few things? Yeah. Got you a bag full of stuff there, looks like.
We'll be back.
Well, good to talk to you all, and appreciate your time and waiting for me to get to film y'all.
We enjoyed it very much. We'll be back.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
All righty, John, are you ready?
I'm ready. You've been telling me about this.
This is the only way to eat these fried pies.
Wow, I've not tried it that way.
Nice and warm with some vanilla ice cream, melts in your mouth.
Well, that looks amazing, and I'm going to ask you just a few questions. I've talked to you before.
Okay.
And you moved here from Nevada, is that right?
No, Flagstaff, Arizona.
Arizona, okay.
Yeah, about 1,900 miles away.
So what brought you all the way to Rugby from out here?
My husband and I are retired, and we basically sold everything. We had horses, we raised quail, and we sold everything, got a fifth wheel, and hit the road and said we're going to travel the United States until we find a place that we feel like is home. And we stayed here actually at the RV park. We were looking at some property, and the people, first of all, are amazing. I have never met a more fun and nice and amazing people. So I told my husband, this is it. We need to find property around here because this is where I want to live. So we actually stayed here for about 4 months. We found the property, had to clear it, get a home put on it, and now we're all settled in. And I finally got my license plate, so I'm officially Tennessee.
You're a Tennessean now.
I'm a Tennessean. I'm excited.
So it looks like, it seems like you and Tiffany might have become kind of friends. I've seen you walking with her maybe.
Yeah, we go for walks. She's amazing. We go to a women's church group on Thursday nights, which is amazing. And then she invited me to her church. I've been doing that. And I also help Linda.
So you're not really retired then. You can move down here.
But this is fun.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like I worked for corporate America for 30 years. So I worked 6 and 7 days a week, 14 hours a day. You know, I saw my husband in passing. So for me, this is fun. I love people. So to be able to come and laugh and greet them and talk to them and hear their stories, it makes my day.
Really? So
it makes my day.
Well, yeah, I'm sure Tiffany needs the help, and it seems like you're always, you come here to camp and ended up getting put to work, didn't you?
I sure did.
But you found what's your husband doing now while you're here?
He's actually working on the property. So we have to fence it all in, and he's got to build pastures and my barn because I want my animals again, and he's enjoying retirement, especially because he can hunt our own property.
Sounds like you might have bought quite a few acres. How many acres?
About 17.
17 acres. Okay.
Yeah. And it's fun, and then we go out to our trail camera, and every day it's just fun to see what else. You know, we've seen black bear. We've seen turkey, we've seen deer, we've seen raccoons, and the other day a couple sows and about 12 babies.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's amazing. We love it. Absolutely love it.
Well, I noticed last weekend we had the meet and greet, and you was busy. Did you enjoy seeing everybody come in? Oh, it was so much fun. Yeah. So I love that. I've always been one to be, I need people. I need to be around people. I love it. Well, you was around people, and then there's just people coming from everywhere, it seems like now. Oh, well, you know, we actually wrote down like all the different states that people came from, because we have a book that you sign in. I mean, we had Alabama, we had Arkansas, New York, of course, Tennessee, we had Texas, we had Arizona, we had Nevada. I mean, it was just amazing. We actually had a couple that came in from Brazil. Really? So they were traveling to the United States, and they wanted to see certain places, and they actually saw our YouTube. And they came here, and it was amazing to be able to meet them and talk to them. You know, I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires, so it was kind of nice to talk to them. So I don't get to answer all the comments about people that leave comments on YouTube and Facebook. I don't get to answer them, but there are some questions about people that's of different nationalities or different races or colors, or they always think, well, those are not welcome. They think, well, they might not be welcome. How do you think that the people from different places are received by Tiffany and the store? You know what, in this store, and obviously I can't talk for the ones I don't work at, but for here and for Gray Gables, everybody's welcome. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm Hispanic. You know,
We get them from all places, and we love it. We love it. I mean, different cultures, it's exciting. You know, just to see how they are and their ways, we love it. Everybody is welcome here, absolutely.
Well, you're just an absolutely beautiful person, and
you.
you're just another part of this store. I see you growing more and more, being a part of what's going on here. And this is the first time we've actually got to sit down and just really get an interview with you and talk to you again. We've talked to you before, but it's been busy sometimes, and so I came today and waited late so that you could slow down a minute. And you've been telling me about this fried bun ice cream, and I'm getting ready to eat it. And then me and Jackson's going to get a cheeseburger also.
Awesome.
Well, I know Tiffany's probably missed you to the kitchen, so
I'll be heading. And please, everybody, come and see us. We'd love to meet you. Bring your friends. Everybody's welcome. Okay? All right, thanks. Bye, guys. Bye.
I told Jackson I'd buy him a cheeseburger, and he's been helping me all day. Do you care to sit down a minute?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we haven't really got to talk to you much because you're always busy.
Yeah.
I think you've been here every time I've ever been here, I believe. I don't think I've been here and you've not been here. So
pretty good bit.
So you're always cooking. I don't get to talk to you, so I waited to the end of the day so we can get to talk to you a little bit. So tell a lot of the people watching has probably seen you in some of the videos. So did you grow up around here in this area, or did you come here?
No, I've come here from Florida.
Oh, from Florida. Okay.
Yeah, I migrated.
So how long have you been here?
Probably about, I'd say 3.5 years, maybe a little bit more. It was like July of 2019.
Okay, so what brought you from Florida up here, Katie?
Well, I had friends up here that were pretty much like family. And so when they moved up here, they're like, oh my gosh, Katie, you would love it. Like, the people up here are so nice. They're so friendly. And I was like, okay, I'll come up and visit, kind of feel it out. And I just fell in love with it.
Well, how about that? I didn't know that. I thought you might have been born and raised here and been here your whole life.
No, Miss Tiffany, she just kind of brought me under her wing and kind of adopted me and taught me how to be a country girl, making fires and stuff. And so
that was new to you, getting the stove going in the mornings, I guess.
Oh gosh, and I'm like, there's these old farmers that'll come in, they'll be like, oh, if you shut this, it'll make it hotter. You're pulling it all out the ceiling and stuff. And I'm like, oh gosh, I've been doing that for like 3 years. That's why it's so cold in here, you know. So I learn something all the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, what do you think about all the different people that's coming through, that's from different states and places?
Yeah, they're all so nice. It's still so strange to me. They're like, oh my gosh, we saw you on YouTube and we feel like we know you and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, well, you're family then. So, really nice people.
Well, that's the reason I wanted to sit down and let you talk a little bit about where you're from. I didn't even know. I've been coming here almost 2 years and I didn't know you was from Florida.
Yeah.
So.
It's hard for me to talk because Miss Tiff's all the time getting on to me if I be talking to the food and stuff. Like, she's like, don't be talking to them burgers, Katie. So I'm pretty quiet back there, but unless I holler every once in a while, if you're out and about, I'll holler at you. I'll be fussing at somebody like the Andrews and stuff. Got to keep them straight. So I ain't got to look at them.
Andrew, I think he likes to aggravate a little bit, don't he?
Yeah. We let him a little bit.
Well, I just wanted to touch base and let people know a little bit more about you. Then we'll be seeing you up here in a little bit before we leave again, okay?
Yeah, awesome. And I cook with love most days. Most days I cook with love. So, yeah.
Well, you've been a blessing to Tiffany, I'm sure, because I see all the hard work you put in.
Well, thank you.
There's a lot of work in running a restaurant, ain't there?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. She's a hard worker too, but she's a big blessing to me.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways. All right, thank you.
Where are you from?
Camden, Tennessee.
And your names are?
James Jones.
Pam Jones.
James and Pam. So how'd you find out about R.M. Brooks's?
I seen it on YouTube on the Appalachian Channel.
Oh, did you?
I was watching it and I said, well, that looks like a good place that we need to go.
So you are kind of braving it out in the tree house because it has no electric, no heat.
Electric. Right.
So did you get cold last night?
Yeah, a little bit, but not much.
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad.
Tiffany gave us some extra blankets, so that was nice.
So it is January here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I stayed in it about 3 weeks ago, so I know. Right. But it was fun staying there. So that's, had you heard us talk about it in the videos, or how'd you know she had the treehouse to rent?
No, we were looking at the website, and we had heard about the campground, so I was kind of looking at that, and I said, hey, they have a treehouse. And he's like, really? And so we decided to stay in it.
So you stayed last night?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you decided to stay in the second night after that, so it must not have been too bad.
Yep, we're staying till Monday. So.
Oh, till Monday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So y'all must have been enjoying yourself here.
Yeah, it's a nice tree house. This is a nice area.
It's out in the country, though, ain't it?
People are super nice.
I was raised not too far from here.
Oh, really?
Chestnut Ridge community. They called it Shake Rag, but it's Morgan County.
Well, how about that? Well, I just wanted to say hello to you all and try to touch base with you and see where you're from. I know we talked inside the store, but it takes me a minute to get caught up and get out to see everybody. So I appreciate you hanging out. But you're kind of hanging out in the treehouse, ain't you?
Yeah.
So that's have you ever stayed in a treehouse before?
Never have.
You have?
I have.
Well, that's an unusual.
I woke up this morning and seen the blue jays in the tree
outside
getting
the
the
window,
acorns out the window. That was interesting.
Yeah.
So would you recommend people to come stay in the treehouse?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the guys appreciate your time, and I'll maybe see you another time. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Did y'all get you something good to eat?
We sure did. Had plenty.
Plenty. Where y'all from?
Jamestown.
Jamestown?
Yes.
Looks like you got some of that spoonard.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Glad you made it out. See y'all
It's a
next time.
nice meal. Highly recommend it.